And with Negan Castleberry coming back to his home here in Belmont, West Virginia, him and his family are grateful for all the hospital staff at Akron Children's and the community here in Pleasants County for all the support they gave him during this 6-month journey of battling leukemia. With 2025 coming to an end here in the Middle Ohio Valley, parents and staff say this is a great way to celebrate the noon year at Discovery World. As you can see here, it's a little bit of a controlled chaos day here at Toys for Tots, according to some of the volunteers. As Cliff said, this day wouldn't be possible without them and the kind donations here made by the Middle Ohio Valley. Thanks, Logan. Well, we finish up here day 2 coverage of the Fisher Auto Parts River City Classic with Fort Bragg girls basketball taking on Laurel School and the Parkersburg Catholic Crusaders taking on Warren Warriors in a boys basketball action. With the weather beginning to look a little bit nicer here in the Middle Ohio Valley, Emmerich says that citizens here in Vienna should take advantage of the parks here in the city, as they've been cooped in for a while due to the snow. Thanks, Andrew. The Warren High School Marching Band this year brings in 2 different shows, for one of their competition show being an original show, and the Big Blue Machine bringing it back all the way to the 90s. I was in Vincent to see what this band is all about this year. With the Freedom 5K being a success here in Parkersburg, all the responders came out for a great cause today. What do you guys think? The West Virginia Fighting Arts Association brought back its Battle of Champions Open Karate Tournament back to Parkersburg Christian School this weekend, marking the event's 14th year and the first return after a hiatus due to COVID. This year's tournament was led by Sensei Tom Anderson, who took over the program from former Sensei Paul Snyder, who the tournament honored.
We've been around for quite a while. Sensei Paul was my instructor, and he's turned it over to me and a couple other black belts here. So we teach karate, Shotokan karate, and we also do judo on Wednesdays. So we do Shotokan karate on Tuesdays and Thursdays here at Parkersburg Christian School.
At the tournament, participants competed in 3 types of katas and also took part in point fighting. Anderson explained that kata is a series of movements that help students practice technique and build muscle memory.
And a kata is pretending like you're fighting someone. So we get those muscle memories involved, and you know, we do the movements, we go through everything so many times that we have everything committed to memory.
For some of the participants in the tournament, the sport started young for them and quickly turned into a long-term commitment.
So when I turned about 7 or 8, I got into it and I started doing it, and I felt like I was happy in it and I wanted to succeed in it. So I've been in it for about 4 to 5 years.
Got started because I was really tiny and still am. I'm 5 feet tall. So my parents started when I was 4 years old, and I've been doing karate for 14 years. And it's just because I was going to be able to defend myself when I was little. They wanted to make sure as I got older that I was going to always be little, that I could defend myself.
With the West Virginia Fighting Arts Association finally bringing back their karate tournament after a hiatus since 2019, Anderson says it's a great way for kids to learn about attention and learn a wealth of knowledge that will last them the rest of their life.
We do teach discipline. You know, we want students to be able to pay attention. We want them to learn from us. And this gives them a wealth of knowledge that lasts them their entire life. You know, I played football, basketball, different sports growing up in high school, and I wish I would have done this from day one.
It's a lot of fun, especially when you win medals or plaques. I have a few trophies, a bunch of medals, and some plaques from winning and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, once you get involved and you get good at it, then, yeah, once you start winning, it's pretty fun.
This is Payton Brooker in Parkersburg, WTAP News. This 2 Peas in a Pod florist store in Marietta has been buzzing all week with Valentine's Day orders. Owner Chris Higgins describes the chaotic week.
Today has been nuts, crazy. Everybody's happy that has come in, except the ones that, you know, we got to turn away. Sometimes, if we don't have the cooler full, and we have to tell them to come back, and then they're happy.
With nearly 1,500 red roses delivered this week alone, the team at 2 Peas in the Pod is feeling the pressure, but they're handling it with care. According to delivery driver Noah Hilverding, the approach changes for this weekend for deliveries.
Count the time, and we move on to our next destination. Now for this weekend, we're taking our time. We're not rushing. That's what we're not doing. But now on a normal day, yes, time is important.
Last-minute shopper Chase Chauvin was able to get his order thanks to the team's flexibility.
It's perfect, and as a husband, I was a last-minute customer, of course, and they squeezed me in, and it's just amazing and a beautiful day for it too, as well.
Chris credits her team for making the Valentine's Day possible, and Noah explains how much team effort goes into the operation.
Couldn't do it without him. Couldn't do it without him. I appreciate him so much. Randy and I, my husband, we appreciate every hour that they've put in. We've been here for a long time, long hours.
Just the customers, the camaraderie, my boss, Chris and Randy, they've been very good bosses to me the last 2 years. And then the coworkers, the coworkers deserve their praise, because this is their busiest weekend.
With Valentine's Day in full swing here in Marietta, Noah with 2 peas in the pod says he's just grateful to seeing the smile on people's faces for the people he delivers to with flowers.
It's kind of worth it, and people sometimes are surprised when they get a delivery. Sometimes people are very surprised, and it's really good on the people's faces. That the smile, they love the flowers, and that's what our business is about. It's just to make people smile and happy in the world. So that's what we love to do.
This is Payton Brooker in Marietta, WTAP News. This is home. Tears also came out in numbers to help with the distribution. Stephanie Kent says it can be a little tough because of the smaller space.
Larger age groups are hard to shop for, and we usually just have to move boxes to get. We don't have much space here, so we're just move stuff around.
Some of the people picking up discussed why they decided to get some help this holiday season.
Picking up for somebody today?
Yeah, for my 9-month-old son. I just kind of seen it online, like on a Facebook post, and I figured, since I need the help, I might as well do it.
Just to help them have the best Christmas that they can, just to help out. I'm in nursing school, so times are a little bit tough right now.
Was the Fort Fry Cadets taking on Laurel School in girls basketball action. For the Gators, Sydney Robinson will be a crucial part in the inside paint early for the Laurel, as well as Reese Grahams from the Arc. The Cadets were also right there with the Gators with threes of their own. As you can see this one go down for Ava Huffman. Also from a nice pass from Ava going to Ella Dowler for a three of her own, keeping the Cadets very close in this one. The Gators, though, in the second half were able to pull away as they were very physical on defense for this game. However, the Cadets were able to catch up and get from striking distance thanks to Ella Dowler, both from inside the paint and from the arc. Coming down from the final seconds, Ella Dowler make this amazing three to get the Cadets only down by 2. Though in the end, it would be the Gators from Laurel School to come away with this one at Marietta College with a final score of 46-40. The Freedom Fund 5K run once again hits downtown Parkersburg, with the race having an impressive turnout.
Another record turnout. So happy, so proud of our community. I can't say enough how happy we are.
According to Jan Dales, 100% of the money raised for the 5K will be going to different local veteran organizations. Some of those organizations are Have Your Six Parkersburg Division, Operation Transportation, and the Jan Dales Foundation Scholarship for Veteran Recipients. According to pediatric hematologist Dr. Hannah Elkis, when the hospital is treating AML through chemotherapy, the patient has to stay in the hospital for a full month.
Unfortunately, the chemo that we need to give to treat AML, the chemo works very well, but it can make you feel pretty crummy. So it can cause some nausea, vomiting, it causes fatigue, and then it really drops your blood counts, meaning that kids need frequent blood transfusions, they need platelet transfusions, and it also puts you at higher risk for infection because we're really suppressing the immune system when we give chemotherapy.
Negan's dad, Daniel Castleberry, says while Jennifer was staying at the hospital with Negan, he would be the one who would drive back and forth between Belmont and Akron. He needed to work and take care of the house, but also had to spend time in Akron with Negan as much as he can. Both Jennifer and Daniel say the journey for them was a difficult one.
When you get the diagnosis, the cancer diagnosis, there's a time frame from the time you get the diagnosis until that diagnosis and their risk level is confirmed. So you hear cancer and then you don't know. Your mind goes to the worst.
They've been hard. It's been tremendously tough seeing your kid laying in a hospital bed, and fighting their hardest to get over something and feeling almost helpless because there's nothing you can really do to assist them, but everything that could be positive out of this situation has been.
During Negan's time out of the hospital, he was able to go back to school for a day.
These are boxing gloves. They are signed by everyone in the school I go to. And why that is because I went home for a break, and my teachers think I said that I could go back to school for one day.
Doug passed away on September 5th, 2025. The friends he made during his life deeply missed Doug's positive attitude and his care to help others.
He's done tremendous service. He was always available for runs, made a lot of squad runs in the middle of the night. Sometimes he would leave his business and help us out when we were shorthanded during the day.
Probably my best memory of Doug, and the thing that I won't forget, is his laugh. He had a boom of a laugh, and you could always tell when he was here and when he was having a good time.
He was truly something special. I've never met another person quite like him, and I don't think I ever will again. I loved him very much, and I'm going to miss him a lot.
Him being my friend, being there on the other end of the call, sending me all these pictures of his crazy stuff that he's doing, and all the ones that he loves.
This is Payton Brooker, WTAP News. This is home.